everybody, Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and today I've got a really clean and simple card for you, and I'm going to share a really lovely, effective but very simple and very basic ink technique with you. Now, before we start, I'd just like to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do, please do subscribe and click the notification bell. Everything that I do, every card that I make on YouTube for you guys, there is always a direct link in the description box below which will take you to the specific blog post for this specific project. Okay, so that you can check out the measurements and you can have a good close-up look at the photo, and there's also always links there for the products that I've used if you should wish to purchase them. So that's my blurb out of the way. So we're going to stamp. Okay, so I'm using one ink today, one colour. It makes it really easy for those of you that are new to crafting, new to stamping. Maybe you've got a limited supplies, or maybe you're in a hurry, maybe you've got loads of supplies but you want something that's simple and you can batch make. I made 40 of these cards last night. I've got RSI in my thumbs, but I did it. Now I've picked up just the one colour, then you know everything matches. The ink is Poppy Parade and the cardstock is Poppy Parade. The shades match exactly. That is the massive bonus of Stampin' Up, is that all of their inks and cardstock matches. Okay? So let's get stamping now. I've picked a sentiment and a snowflake. Now the snowflake comes from this set, which is in the annual catalogue, and it's called Colourful Seasons, and it's got things in for all the seasons, which includes these little snowflakes. Okay, and then the sentiment is this one here, and it's from Peaceful Noel, which is in the autumn winter catalogue. As I say, all the links for those will be on my blog. So I'm just going to do my sentiment first. So I'm inking it up with the Poppy Parade ink, which is a beautiful Christmassy red. Now you can do this design in any colour you want. It doesn't have to even be traditional Christmas colours. You could do it in any. But do pick a strong, deep colour, not a pale, subtle colour, or else the technique won't show. So I'm stamping that to the bottom right corner. Just, there we go. So we're going to get our, I wanted to call it a sunflower, it's a snowflake. That's me wishing it was summer. I love the summer. It's my favourite season, is the summer. I'm not keen on the winter. I like to be warm. Right, so I've inked that up and we're just aiming for kind of the centre but to the right. But the exact positioning doesn't really matter at all. So we're stamping that there, and then instead of returning to the ink pad, and this is the technique where you can get more out of your inks, you stamp again because there's still lots of ink already on that stamp. Okay, and then you stamp again. So you can stamp 3 times before you're running out of ink on that stamp. And I hope that you can see that. I'm going to lift it up to the light because the light here is terrible. Honestly, in England the sun can't decide if it's coming out to play or if it's going away because it's cloudy, but you've got 3 different shades of that Poppy Parade showing there. Okay, it's a very subtle, but it is there. It'll show better in the thumbnail, and it's a brilliant way. When I put it down like that you can't see it, but it is there. And then we're just going to finish it off. Just add that little bit of Christmas sparkle by adding some of the red rhinestones, and we're just going to scatter just 3 of them fairly randomly, like so. Now I really should have done this after I stuck my card front to my base, to be honest. And then I'm going to stick this to my card base. As I say, I should really have done this before I put the rhinestones on. A little bit of glue. Okay. Line that up. Get it straight. Little press. And you're good to go. Okay. Now I did do one in, what did I do the other one in? I did one in what colour is this? Mary Mailer yesterday, so that's a slightly deeper colour, so you can see the lighter shades there. It's a lovely little technique. Go and give it a try. Get the most from those ink pads and do clean and simple Christmas cards. It doesn't have to take you an hour to make a card. It takes the fun out of it taking so long. You want them nice and quick. So there you go, give it a try. I'll leave all of the details over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Bye.